Hey everyone, welcome to Second Sight Tarot, a branch of wellness. I am here to do the monthly reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of May 2021. I've already meditated on the cards, and please remember that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to be doing the element spread, current situation, how we can move through this through intellect and communication, the emotions to connect or release from, and the outcome or how to move through the outcome. So I pulled a couple cards for the overall energy of the month of June for you. And contentment was the first one, but they came out with observation. So I feel like there's an essence of retracting and kind of retreating and looking within and doing some, just observing your life and things that you want to almost, you have a hermit here, which fell out and which I kept. And you also have the hermit again for the overall essence of the reading. So there's a lot of going within, really looking at things in a different way, like retracting, retreating, having this enlightenment about something that you are observing. It could be observing your life or a situation, or a person. I feel like for the majority, it's more about like your surroundings and kind of picking and choosing things that you want to keep in your life and things you want to release. I don't think that it's necessarily a person. It can be for some of you, but and there's a sense of commitment to really sort out the things that you really want to shift and I don't know, make a change and really make your life a little bit more personal, I want to say, a little bit more connecting or connective, a little bit more meaningful is kind of what I'm getting here. And alchemy, magic, I do think that there is a sense of really creating something here. Some of you can be into magic and really working with energy this way a little bit more. For me, I just think it's more of really connecting with the soul energy or universal consciousness or energy within that you haven't really tapped into in a long time. Not that you haven't done it before, but you're really utilizing your capabilities of creating things and manifesting things in a very rich, deep way. That's what I'm sensing here. And you're honed in, you're focused in on something specifically. You're just seeing things through a different lens right now. It's really beautiful energy. A lot of potential there. For overall essence of the reading, you have the hermit. And this is all about having solitude right now, and I think this is your current situation as well, just from what I see here. There's a lot of knowledge being created or acknowledged right now. More like an introspective, or introspection of the things you're observing, the commitments that you really want to focus your energy on and what you really want to create. I think there's a sense of enlightenment here. You really become enlightened within a situation, within your own life, with someone, whatever your current situation is and how you want to, and what you really want to shift in your life, whatever this current situation is. I definitely think that you're being enlightened about it and having a clear vision or a clear picture of it. And also the King of Wands, which is a female here, but again, it's more of just a feminine energy, but it can also be masculine too. And this is, I don't know, I just feel like you're really standing in your power, really being connected to source, really creating things, using your inner magic. I just feel like this alchemy card really resonated with me with the King of Wands here. Really standing firm, confident, knowing exactly what you want to go for, putting the energy out there to manifest the things that you really want. You can see that there in her. I think there's just a confidence there with this elegant feminine energy of really nourishing yourself, really going through this growth period of taking care of yourself, but really giving yourself self-love or this situation love. It's not so masculine energy where it's about like just getting it done or going for what you want and having that fire to do it. This is having that drive and that fire to move things around the way you want to manifest them or, navigate them, but in this very nurturing, growth, loving, caring way. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here for overall. I'm going to pull some cards and then we will get started on the reading. So you have the Hermit again. I'm going to pull one more and then we'll continue here. There we go. Okay. There's definitely a lot of change happening for you, but I think it's under your control. You do have at the bottom of the deck here, as I was pulling these out, you have the Death card, which is definitely a transformation here, or something is like coming to an end, but this also can mean fear, or the fear of this transformation, or fear is holding you back from really transforming and really shifting something that is kind of tugging at you to move on, and you're just, I don't know, there's some stagnancy there or fear that's keeping you from really moving forward. Maybe you're still stuck in this observation energy, but I know you have the energy of this commitment of like really shifting something. It's just, I think that, and you have this like drive for this magic to happen, like especially in the King of Wands here, like this alchemy. But I think there's a little bit of fear that might be holding you back here, just from what I'm seeing. I don't know why. This card doesn't really represent fear, but just what I see in the card, I think like death is, I feel like I'm seeing here a little bit of resistance as death is, as this transformation is trying to pull you. I see your eyes here. It's kind of like a fear to go. And because it's fear of change. So it's interesting. But there's definitely a transformation, definitely a new awareness happening here with what you're observing now. Things are coming clear. And this might not be for everybody. This is more of the subconscious stuff. You also have the Star, which is really having hope for a new future, really planning ahead. You know what I mean? Long-term goals, long-term planning for this. You really want this to shift and seeing the future of what it looks like. And you have the Fool of really taking a leap of faith. Once you kind of allow this transmutation, this shifting, this transitioning time, like a, caterpillar to a butterfly, it's like you're in this transition state with the Hermit energy. I think once you have acknowledgement of wings, you'll take off and really soar. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. So also the Hermit again for current energy. So I still think that the overall essence is Hermit mode. You might be staying there in the month of the month of June, for a little bit longer to kind of make sure that you've gotten full view of what's going on here. I definitely think that it's like a solitude space right now. But with this awareness of everything around you, it's not like you're just sleeping on the couch. Like you're actually doing inner work while you're in this enlightenment phase. So it's really beautiful energy. And having trust, faith in the power of the universe. So I definitely think that you are communicating or starting to communicate with this magical aspect of what you can create, kind of like the secret energy, quantum physics, like what you think you can create. And I think you're really starting to come into that a little bit, and trusting that what you want and what you want to manifest can actually come to fruition, and that you are guided in this trustworthy way. Kind of releasing fears and releasing, I'm just getting a sense of like not feeling alone in this, because you're not in this alone. It's just it seems like it here a little bit just because it's inner work and you're in this hermit mode, but just trusting that the universe has your back, whether it's your guides, whatever you believe in, fairies, guides, angels, or just have your tribe that's really there to support you. Just know that you're not alone. And this is all about, and also the hermit is all about, the nines are all about having clarity on a direction, progression. And I think that you are really, really getting clear about the things that you want, or this situation that you're working on here. And you're really gaining trust to move forward and to release control, in a sense. Not for everybody, but I don't like that word all the time, but it's kind of what came to me. And also having stability to be able to do this shadow work, and know that you're not alone. This to me is exactly kind of like the trust card, of like trusting in the universe and knowing that you're safe and knowing that you're guided. This is the darkness. and there's a rabbit, but the whole path is illuminated by the moon. So it's like you're on this shadowy kind of doing some deeper work and deeper transitioning and really looking within a lot more, and you're going on this journey and just realizing that you're not alone. Like the path is lit for you, and you're not doing it alone. I just feel like you're very safe here. And this is all about feeling stable within this. It's also for having a lot of stability within this whole process. So this is really beautiful energy, Virgo. I think that this is good. Let me pull some clarifiers here. Transformation again. I do think that you're in this transformation form, but I think you're doing it with such an elegance and ease and calm, and you're doing it in a very enlightened, higher vibrational way. This is not just, I'm going through transformation and I'm kind of just, I don't know, going with the flow of things. You are going with the flow, but you're also very aware and honed in on every situation, on every single process of this journey. You're very connected to it, I think. So transformation. I definitely think that this is a beautiful card, but it's definitely spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness, really connecting to spirit and a lot more. And also trusting in that too. If somebody's on not a religious, you could be a religious path, but this is not what I see here. It's more about a spiritual path, whatever that looks like for you. It's different for everyone. But just really connecting to all of those things and knowing that you're divinely guided and harmony. This is pretty. Just really being in harmony and peace and patience and calm kind of energy. This is also reaching a goal, whatever you're about to go through here of this enlightenment phase of being in this hermit mode, is reaching your goal, but is also a new beginning too. Kind of what I'm getting from this is it's a 10, so it is about completion or something, like this hermit energy kind of coming to an end, because now you're going to implement what you've learned from this state of being. But it's also reminds me of this very full energy. And you did have the Fool on the bottom of this deck. And I do think that there's a sense of new adventure because of the things learned here. You're on this new adventure and moving forward with that. So really beautiful current energy. In the how you can move through this through intellect and communication, you have the Temperance. I love this card. So this is all about finding balance, moderation, integration of all of these things. And this is in the communication position. So this is about integrating all of these new things that you've learned about in this observation period, in this hermit mode, really implementing them in the way that you articulate things and the way that you are communicating and the way you're hearing things back in this talking with people, or even communication between the divine or to yourself. There's a different energy coming out of this verbally, I think, in and out, through here and through here. But I think you have you're really integrating all of this new stuff, and you're kind of blending all of these things to really make something work really well for you right now. I'm going to clarify it just to be specific, but I really love that energy for learning something really new. Nature. Notice the harmony around you. It's again another harmony card. I do think it says to notice the harmony around you. So in this sense of articulating information and communication, whether it's to yourself, to another, or to the universe, I think there's a sense of calm here where you're almost slowing things down enough to see the beauty in all of things around you. And even the way somebody says something, if it's not even the way that you understood prior, I think you have a sense of understanding, and you're observing the situation a little different than you did before, because you're in this calm, harmonious state right now from hermit mode. I think that you're doing some shifting here. You're doing some work to take all of this stuff that you learn and really change the way you're doing things in the past. So I really love this energy. It's beautiful. Temperance, please. I'm not going to take that just because I didn't even shuffle them. Temperance. Okay, thank you. So the Creator. And there is a break at the bottom of the deck. There is a breakthrough here. I definitely think that you've become, there's an awareness here for you. There is a breakthrough. You're finally acknowledging something. This is creativity here. And you also have, like, this is all subconscious stuff. And here, the Creator, again, like, you are creating something in a very powerful, thoughtful, meaningful, soul-driven way. And this is how, and you're starting to express this, excuse me. You're really starting to express this and verbalize this. Could be just yourself journaling, but it's coming out. It's physically coming out of the body. And interesting, someone had this in a personal reading the other day. It's schizophrenia. It's a number 2, but it's a very beautiful card. I really love this card. So 2s are all about, like, you know, making a choice or a decision or coming at a crossroads here, you know, and I don't know if maybe you viewed yourself as kind of like this chaotic energy, or you're seeing things around you are chaotic because you're such in this calm state right now. But schizophrenia to me, and a lot of indigenous people and a lot of different cultures look at this as really connected to the divine, not so much sickness as in the US like we look at it. And it's really beautiful because there is a sense of taking a risk here. There's this little person making a bridge between these two for them to go to the other side. And I think that I just really, honestly, what I'm getting from this card is that you're really connected to your spiritual awareness right now, and realizing that there is nothing you can't do. There is nowhere you can't go, and you will make it work. When you make choices right now, they're choices that are connected to your higher self and to your person. And there is a sense of trust here because you're making this bridge between two worlds, you know, the spiritual and the human, physical, and you're combining them together. I think this is a really gorgeous reading so far. I know it's corny, but it's beautiful. Anyway, how you can, the emotions you can connect with and or release. I'm going to pull a card. Thank you. I'll pull one more here. Thank you. There's a rebirth. Bottom of the deck, rebirth. Clinging onto the past, but in reverse. So I think that for some of you, this is in the emotions. So, of course, in the emotions position, we can go back and reminisce about the past and how we dealt with things, and maybe that's what you're doing. But because it's in the reverse, there's a lot of shifting happening. It's also a number 5, so there's a lot of change here. But it's in the reverse, so I do think that you are starting to release old ways of connecting with your emotions and how you process things. It's really and this rebirth, I do think that you're transforming, you know, and integration again. Wow, 2 integrations. That's really beautiful. Really beautiful energy. That was the temperance too. So I love this. So you have the 4 of Cups. So, you know, this could be kind of withdrawing here, and maybe it's because you're assessing the situation or you're just not ready to look at the emotions part. I just think there's a lot going on, you know, you're doing a lot, so maybe just some of you are not ready, or maybe you're doing some work before it. They also have the forgiveness, setting yourself free here. Maybe there's some forgiveness needing to be had here before you can really move forward. And then you have the 4 of Cups, which is I think that you're maybe just withdrawing from something or from dealing with something or your emotions. You're kind of retreating. But this is also a card of not seeing the help that you're getting too. Like this duck or this bird is giving you an umbrella here. And all these umbrellas are different concepts or different possibilities, not just the way you're thinking about it. So maybe this is inviting you to not be so closed off of just the way you're perceiving it and the way you're processing these emotions, but to look at other options, other ways of doing it. Maybe it will help you kind of release something that you're trying to work through. Forgiveness is a big one, and having a lot of possibilities. You have a lot. This is a 2, which is about choices, crossroads. You do have a decision to make. You know, you do have some choices to make here about who to forgive, what to let go of, and you're really just contemplating. Just make sure you're not so closed off where you're not seeing the bigger picture here and not seeing help when it's there, whether it's from the universe or someone. I'm going to pull another card for that. Or 2 more. So you have the moon, Earth Mother, which is the Empress, abundance, and the Knight. So the Knight is kind of like this darkness card. You know, it's doing some work, deeper work, really releasing things that no longer serve, you know, kind of like the skeletons of the emotional state. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like things that just don't really serve you anymore, old patterns that are just not working for this new energy that you have coming through here. And right now I think that you're in this hermit mode. You're building, you're gathering all of this abundance, all of this knowledge, all of this enlightenment, all of this, like everything you're observing, you're taking it all in here. And I think that that's maybe preoccupying you from really getting into this a little bit more, which is kind of where you need to be right now. I'm not saying that's not the case, but just making sure that you kind of see all aspects of this. So the moon, this could be fears, you know, this could be new information being released or a new perspective of things that have happened in the past now that you've kind of looked at things in a different way. Maybe you're looking at the way you perceive things and the way you took in emotions in a different way now. I think that you're really connecting to your intuition here and how to navigate things. Just releasing fears or needing to release some fears. And just maybe not looking at maybe looking at things and like kind of debunking the illusion that we've set ourselves up for in the emotions and how we process them. Like really seeing things for what they are now. And I think that's kind of where you're at right now. And then Earth Mother, which is, you know, it's the Empress. This is a huge nurturing time for you. You're really nurturing this. You're really going through this growth spurt, you know. There's a lot of abundance. It's interesting because I see her head and this abundance. Actually, it's her. It kind of looks like her. If you can see, her head and her body is very similar to this. So I do think that through this growth period and this nurturing time and this reflection time and this like really gathering stuff, I think you're creating abundance from this type of energy. It's interesting. I never noticed that these two are exactly like. Beautiful energy. And in here you have how you can move through this to the final outcome. I'm going to pull some cards here. Star again, the moon again, peace, caution being released. So I think that you are, and it's interesting because caution, keep your guard up. It's in the reverse, and to me, you're finally releasing that and not protecting yourself so much and having more trust in this process in the future. So in the observation, there's also a web with a spider, and here you are finally releasing that because you're seeing this in a different light more. You're not seeing this as something that is a fearful thing or something that is going to affect you or hurt you. You're just observing a situation as it is, and you're looking at it as an observer now. You're not being a part of it saying like, you're doing this to me or this is happening to me. You are that bird as an outsider looking in a situation and not owning it or claiming it now. So I think this caution is like, keep your guard. You're finally releasing that guard. You're taking it down. And you are safe, which is the universe has your back. And I said this before in this trust card. You are not alone in this process. You are definitely divinely guided right now. You also have the King of, oh, I'm sorry, not this. The Knight of Cups. If I can pick it up, sorry. I really love this depiction. She's almost playing the heart as a string instrument. I love this. This is kind of you being in this refinement mode of this like deep emotional awareness, and you're refining yourself. You're really kind of tying things together. You're really acknowledging things for what they are. You're really a very, very sensitive time right now. And there's also this romanticism in the way that she's putting her heart out like this. It's like a lot of self-love to me. That's what kind of I'm getting out of that. There's a lot of refinement here. That's what I'm getting from this whole thing. And patience is, and it's also a 7, which 7s are always like this, gaining this experience. Now you're gaining this patience. You're learning how to see things through the temperance of like having this calm essence, this balance, you know? And you have also the dream. It's interesting that I said romance, because this romanticism, because the dream is a 6, and it's overcoming these obstacles and perseverance through this to make your dreams come true. And this could be love, this could be self-love. It's funny that I never really look at this as a romanticism card or romantic. I don't know. It's just like, well, it is, because she's very whimsical in the way she's putting her heart out there like that. But I think that whatever you're dreaming about to attain is definitely attainable. You're really doing the work, and there's a patience there, and you will get there because you have this strong essence about what you want to attain. You're gonna get it. There's no question about it. To me, I think it's very clear. It's time. There is a sense of patience here. You have looking at things long term, and really, this is not going to be done in June. I just think this is like a lifetime process here, and you're so close to seeing it clearly now, to really bringing it into your life little by little. It's kind of what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull one more for that because I really love this energy. For bird. 21, please. So you have hunger and action. I think you do have this action. You do have this hunger for, it could be love or a situation or for this to kind of move faster, because you want to live this way in the future faster, which we all do as humans. We want it now. Just be careful, because this is an extreme card, and this is also a 7, which is all about gaining experience right now. And this is very fiery energy. Just to make sure the King of Wands doesn't, I don't know why I'm calling this out, but and this energy that this magic you're trying to manifest, just make sure that you really focus on patience and grounding and the temperance energy of calm, balance, just so just so that you keep the patience going. I think patience is a huge thing here, just because I'm going to write that down actually. Because I think that if you continue to stay patient and focused and grounded in this, you won't have these extreme experiences. You'll stay even keel. You know, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. And remember that you're always, keep your dream in your mind, but always be fluid with the outcome. Because when we have a dream of something we want to manifest or to play out, we have this expectation of having it be the way we dreamt it. And I feel like what I'm getting here for some of you is just make sure that you stay fluid in the possibility of it not coming out the way planned, but better, because it will come out the way you need it, not necessarily the way you want it. So I don't know if that's just for a few or if that's for the majority, but that's what I'm getting from this. So I'm going to pull a couple self-care cards and then send you on your way, Virgo. If you're into the reading so far, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate the support. I love doing this and want to stay on here. So, okay, that was fast. Hydrate. Are you dehydrated, Virgo? It's getting hot out. Make sure you take care of yourself. Virgo, June 2021. But this is also emotion, because water is emotion. And intuition. So this is encompassing all of those things with hydration, not just water intake, but really connecting to your intuition, really connecting to your spirit, really connecting to your emotions, and keeping in that energy. Speaking of energy work is another one. You know, working with the chakras, working with meditation, working with Reiki, energy, any kind of whatever balances you that way. Look to the stars. I do think I've literally seen the star come out numerous times here in your reading, and that is healing, hope, and having peace in your life. And I think that is just a reminder. It's this one. Make an altar. That's a good idea. Just make a corner in your room that you just designate to this kind of work. You know, whether you're sitting still or writing or journaling, like having your own space for that. I'm gonna pull one more. Or two. Dance and family. For whoever this is for, dance a little more, spend time with family more, and really get the support that you need through this time, even though it's very isolating at times because it's a lot of deep inner work. You can still have your tribe and support to help you through those moments of finding balance. So, Virgo, I hope this resonated with you. I will see you for the month of July. Please stay healthy. I hope you have a really amazing experience in the month of June with all of the stuff that you're going through. I think this is really beautiful work. Keep it up, and I will see you soon. Take care.